It's a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house.
And if these walls could talk...
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. But LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our U.S.-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
The Subaru Share the Love event is on from November 20th to January 2nd. During this event, Subaru donates to charities like the ASPCA, helping support more than 142,000 animals so far. When you purchase or lease a new vehicle during the 2025 Subaru Share the Love event, Subaru and its retailers will make a minimum $300 donation to charity. Visit Subaru.com/share to learn more.
Pod leader.
My goodness me.
Oh, we'll get there. Pod leader.
Private panel. I'm on Sex Watch.
Hey, do you want to wear that top?
It's good. It's round. Where are the bobbleheads?
Mr. J.
Ira 2 lift.
Hey, and welcome to Podleadum. That's Top Model Podcast backwards. I'm Alexander Price, and you want to know why I don't believe what you're saying right now? Because you lie.
I'm Hannah Jean Ginsburg, and this isn't just a Sprint phone. This is a video, a camcorder, a TV, and a phone all in one.
And I'm JW Crump, and I could have died in that little box.
Oh, of course. We are talking about Cycle 5, Episode 9, The Girl Who Talks Behind Everyone's Back. Who could that be?
Everyone? No
Everyone.
one? But before we get into the episode proper, we want to shout out some of our fans who are doing some of the investigative work for us,
Yes.
which is great. First of all, on Twitter, she reached out to me, Chantal. Not Chantal from Cycle 9, I don't think.
Oh, fingers crossed.
But she found a Cycle 1 Reddit post where not one of the women who made it into the competition, but another like semifinalist, like one of those top 20, posted all these old behind the scenes photos.
Ooh.
And one that's super fun is they took a picture. It must have been after they realized who the top 8 were, because again, it was 8 and not 10 yet, because they brought in those 2 extra, because it's just the top 8. And then it's all these other women. It's them with Tyra. Like, it's really fun. It's really sweet. Look it up. I'm sure if you just do Cycle 1 Reddit behind the scenes, and I'll post on my Twitter. I posted it already. But the coolest thing about it is that in almost every picture, Adrian is flipping off the camera. Also, Elise is in like every photo. And I think Elise secretly was like trying to be best friends with everybody.
Weird.
Ooh,
which is...
because she loves gossip.
She does love gossip.
She's a gossipy bitch.
And
Just like me.
also, and I mean, I'm a fan of hers already, but Shannon in every picture looks like, oh, she's the winner. Like Shannon just in
no bias whatsoever.
But it is one of those things where like in most of the, also Robin looks really good in all the pictures too. Also Robin's having like fun.
Oh, fun Robin.
Yeah, Fun Robin was a weird idea. She also doesn't look plus size at all. That whole narrative was really weird. I think she just had like that ass and that was it.
Does she go up or down? Or round
Round and
or
round.
round?
No. A lot of flowers in the hair though for everybody.
Yeah.
Great.
And then the other thing is that, as always, we love iTunes reviews. We read them. We love them. Right now, it's a perfect 5 stars out of 5 stars.
Hooray!
I do not care if that changes. However, it would be great to keep that streak alive for a while.
Keep it going.
I also like people who use their iTunes reviews to just give us information.
Yes.
And there's one, I believe it's from Jay Chris. I don't have it right in front of me, but the main thing is that first of all, compliment. He says, the 3 of us need to apologize to his coworkers because on Wednesdays he is cackling at his desk. We are very sorry. We're very sorry.
I never apologize.
Except to that hat.
And then also he said, I'm watching the All-Star Cycle right now, too. And in the very first episode where they go through in beauty shots, like in a montage, the very first beauty shot they show, it's Jennifer. And he spells it, I think this needs to be canon, JENNAPHUR. So Jennifer. Yeah.
Juniper.
But also, he's right. Weird. I don't know if it's he, actually. They are right. That it's a strong choice to make her the first beauty shot. I'm not saying she didn't have good
But
photos.
Joanna.
Yeah.
It's just been Tyra was doing Easter eggs before it was cool.
I guess.
This is for the true top model fans.
Yes, exactly. She knew that this podcast would be birthed.
Of course she did.
But thank you. Reach out to us. We love it. We read them all.
Are we going to be co-optioned by Model Land?
It's literally my dream.
I mean, honestly, consulting producers wouldn't mind that credit to Model Edge. Reach out. We're available.
But before that happens in our lives, we need to talk about episode 9 and how Nicole does not get gentle pranks.
Well, I got to talk about previously
We are.
corner.
I know what you're going to
The
talk
corner-
about, and I can't wait.
Is it about
Previously
Jayla?
patio.
A little. Keep going.
Jayla does this weird thing when she was worried she's going to get eliminated, where she likes to hook her fingers in her back pockets.
Oh, yeah.
Like she's going to
Leap.
yeah, or just do something with her hands, like kill someone with her 2 index fingers if she doesn't shove them like hooks into her back pockets.
Just going to gouge
It's
eyes.
just like, damn.
Yeah. Also, at the end, when they talk about how Nicole and Jayla do not get eliminated, Tyra says they got a reprieve to look fierce another day,
Yeah.
which is
Not.
most of the time I hate the copywriting. That's hilarious.
Well, it's also
A reprieve to look fierce another day.
all the words are used correctly.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's no palette.
It's just an amazing use of those words.
Shocked that she used reprieve correctly.
That's what I'm
Truly.
saying.
She didn't say like reprise.
I mean, the previous sounds air of gloominess, reprieve to look fierce another. These are getting good.
They're
like
getting
they
good.
hired someone for this now.
Now, finally.
Also, when they're packing to go to London, which, as Lisa notes many times, takes forever to get them to go to London, Jayla packs her tiny British flag.
Oh, that was in her hair?
She puts it in her carry-on. I'm like, are you going to need this
I think good.
in London? I'm here.
Imagine that's the only souvenir you get from Top Model because you never win a challenge. No purses.
You know what you do? You take a leftover from dinner and you just put it in your freezer forever
Ooh.
Yeah.
to dream on.
It's that caviar.
Well, they weren't eating it, so.
So in the first in the long line of things to stop them from going to London, Jenny Shimizu shows up, but as she enters the door, Lisa goes, ah, and scares her.
Well, there's also this weird thing where they get a Tyra mail that says, listen for a knock at the door at 1 p.m. Instead of just someone will arrive at 1 p.m. So I'm like, did Jenny Shimizu not just feel comfortable walking in? Which I understand. She was like, no, I will knock and someone will let me in.
That was Jenny's one thing. She says, I don't enter a room uninvited.
I'm not Tyra.
She's a vampire.
That's
She's a
Tyra.
vampire.
Or maybe Tyra was like taking away. She's like, I'm the only one who interrupts
No.
these girls. You all have to knock.
So this whole thing, first of all, Jenny seems great.
She seems great.
Really fun, really cool, amazing look. We see great pictures. This is 100% them saying, Kim, do you want to have some more motivation to win? Do you want to see someone who's more akin to you and your type of modeling?
And it fully works because there are almost literal cartoon hearts coming out of
Yep.
her eyes when she's looking at Jenny Shimizu. She's just like, yeah.
But again, I don't think, like you've said in
I
the
don't think
past,
she learned the right lesson.
I think Kim is attracted to success.
Yes.
So I don't even think she's like,
Oh, I don't-
Jenny's hot. I
don't
think
think it's a
Kim's like,
sexual thing.
Jenny could be me. I could be Jenny. I could be a model. Kim. Kimmy.
And do you think that's why all the girls in the limo decide to come for Kim?
Maybe.
Because it's finally time to talk about Kim.
Apparently. Everyone is very upset, especially Bree. Bree can't take it anymore, she tells several people.
Yeah, and they get into the limo, and so we finally have enough space in the limo
Finally.
that they can like crawl over each other comfortably, which is why this happens.
Yes.
Or
Is
have
because-
private conversations.
Yeah.
Nick and Brie are having a private conversation.
Yeah. And then Kim inserts herself into that conversation because she can tell that they are talking about them. And this becomes a fight, which, to be fair, of all the characters in this sextet, Lisa has the least involvement in, except saying, like, it's Kim's turn to be the one under fire,
Isn't
not
she like
Lisa.
eating something?
No, Lisa's whole attitude this whole episode is very like, in response to Jenny Shimizu, she's just like, cool, man. Like, that's her this entire episode, is just go with the flow, happy Lisa, cool dude.
Yeah.
I think she's the right
Hey,
amount.
Jen.
I think she's the right amount of tired. Like,
Yeah.
Lisa's the right amount of tired.
Yes, Lisa is the right amount of tired to not insert herself into
Yeah.
this fight. And even at one point, it's like, oh, it's Kim's turn.
Yep.
It was my turn. Now it's Kim's turn.
Yes.
Yeah, that
And
talking
then
head is for
Jayla's-
real.
Oh my God. My favorite part is when Jayla's eyes start bugging out of her head.
I would not want to make Jayla mad at me. That point and those bug eyes.
God.
But she does lie. She's like, I liked you from the
lie.
beginning. And I'm like, no, you told her she was fat. We have the footage in the recap.
Also, I don't
Jayla
think
coming for anyone talking about someone else behind their back is just ridiculous. I don't buy those tears for 1 second. I think Jayla has been like, wait, like as soon as Brie came to Jayla was like, okay.
how can I manipulate this to destroy Kim?
Let me store this up.
Kyle got eliminated, so I need a new enemy. Is it Kim? I will say,
I've forgotten the Nick feud apparently from 2 weeks ago.
yeah. Oh, eventually we'll get the weird non-conclusion of that. But this whole fight becomes, first of all, for me, this is a fight where neither of them are 100% in the right.
No.
Kim's definitely
No.
a shit talker. We've always talked about that. We've discussed it on this podcast already. Bree's finally pointing it out. And Nick, it's the feistiest we've seen Nick about something too, where Nick is also not going to let Kim get off the hook. It just becomes the most ironic conversation in the history of this show so far. Because Bree literally says something to the effect of, when I have a problem with someone, I take it to them. And it's as if the editors are like, crystallize that moment because
Yeah.
it's going to be so ironic and hypocritical later.
Well, it's just this study in. I think Nick is the only person who is actually aware of how she comes across
Yes.
to other people, and in response to that, has become as reserved as possible because it's not going to give anyone any ammunition to come at her with. Everyone else has a very different idea of themselves
Oh my God.
and how they come across to other people.
Or how situations are resolved,
Yeah.
Kim.
But especially Bree and Kim. Bree with all this talk of like, I would take it right to you. I don't hide anything. Like, they've all talked shit about Lisa behind her back.
every single one.
If I have a problem with someone, I go to them. I'm like, Bree, we've seen you talk about Lisa behind her back. We've seen you call her an alcoholic. I doubt you've said that to Lisa.
Well,
Ugh. And she says something so devastating, which Bree says your character is ugly, which is rough. Now, I
to be
should
fair, I feel like we've said that on this podcast.
probably, but
I'm more of the Kim apologist just because I
Sure.
think she's pretty funny.
yeah. Well, she is trying to be funny.
Yeah.
That being said, we skipped a whole segment because we were so excited to get into this limo
Oh.
because we've got this whole AT correspondent Kevin Frazier and also the Nick secret reveal moment phone call.
Oh,
Well, no,
yeah.
this happens first.
Yeah, this happens
This
first.
happens on the way to Kevin Frazier.
Yeah.
Oh, my notes are in the exact opposite order that this happens after the 1 hour photo shoot. It doesn't matter, truly. We know what happens.
There's just so many fights anyway.
It is
Your character is ugly happens. I mean, I guess the seeds get planted.
Maybe.
Here's the thing. We watched the episode, but even with the episode ordering, this fight could take place
Anytime.
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 They're all ready to attack.
There's
Yes.
already so many fights.
You're right. Like there's something it starts before Kevin Frazier and then explodes later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kevin Frazier from E.T.
It's basically like BC and AD. It's before Kevin Frazier and after Kevin Frazier. We need to figure that out, truly. Because he's great.
He's
Kevin
okay.
Frazier's fun.
He has some weird advice for some of these girls, but
I don't think he has good advice. I think he presents well because the
Yes.
ET people always can
Present
talk.
well.
Sure. He does say that his job is to talk to big celebrities like Tyra.
Well, this also starts a trend in this episode where everyone has to talk about Tyra a lot when she's not there.
Yes.
Like everyone presenting the challenges keeps talking about her, including Kevin Frazier saying, even for a big celebrity like Tyra, it gets hard sometimes.
Because they've been taking secret photos.
Well, before they show the secret photos of the girls, they show the quote bad photo
Of
of
Tyra.
Tyra. And I was like,
'Cause of
that's the
course.
safest bad photo I've ever seen, which is just her blinking.
Yeah. Well, some of these bad photos I feel like aren't that bad.
No, some of them are just like red eye, which you can't control.
Lisa's feet on an ottoman. Not a table. It's not a table. He says, your feet are on the table. And
He didn't just catch you
You're
eating,
grubbing.
he caught you grubbing.
But like, and
And then there was this music cue that was like, gotcha. It's like very cops.
yeah, Kim's is literally red eyes and making fun of someone.
Well, and here's the thing. He starts it out by saying, I hope you've noticed there's been a photographer following you. No, they haven't. They're on a reality television show.
They're
They
literally
didn't know.
getting photographed
All the time.
constantly.
Or like Breeze, he's like, it looks like you're giving her the side eye or whatever. It's like, no, she's just, that's her face.
She's just looking at something.
Yeah.
But there is a great one, which is Kim and Nicole definitely making fun of Tyra.
Oh, yeah.
And that one is great because it's so clearly her giving her like end of episode speech to the two bottom two girls, which we see all the time throughout all of these cycles. We see so many reenactments that the girls like love to do a Tyra impression.
Who wouldn't? Also, Nick looks beautiful in her shot. These episodes become them finding bad things about Nick that aren't actually true.
Yes.
Yeah, she's just impossible to take down because of, I think, the point that you made earlier in this episode, Hannah, that she knows what she comes across as.
Yep.
And I do think Nick, as a character, is way more boring than a lot of the other girls.
Yeah. Sure.
But that's also because she doesn't have plot lines, really.
No.
I think her mistake, honestly, and this is jumping the gun a little bit, is that she didn't reveal more personal information about herself. Like, give us some sort of sob story about your parents or your sisters or your uncle or your college or like whatever.
I think that the problem is, and we get to it in this phone call she has.
Yeah.
I think that she thought if she revealed any part of her like story,
she would have to come out.
She would have to come out.
Yeah.
Because let's just talk about the phone call now. Because this is a really shitty thing that Kim does.
Yeah.
So Nick's on the phone with her friend Visa. Great name.
Love that she has a friend named Visa.
And Bree is in there too, and they're just all kind of like phone chatting with
she's
Visa.
like literally in a towel.
Yeah. And Kim just comes in.
And it's this weird camera we've not seen before.
Yeah. Just gets the phone from Nick. She's like, give me the phone. And then, first of all, Visa asks if Kim is Shaniqua.
Yeah.
And Kim's like, no, this isn't Shaniqua, but it is the gayest girl in the house. And then Kim goes through this whole thing about Nick never opens up. She never wants to talk about anything. And this Visa person is just like, okay, please don't talk to me. Like, I don't know what this is.
I don't know you.
And then Nick says, without saying it, she was like, I think Kim thinks I'm doing something wrong by not opening up, by hiding my situation.
Trying to hide the situation.
Hiding the situation, which is definitely, as we find out, like post-cycle, that she is of the LGBTQ community as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it was so fascinating that in an episode with like Jenny and all this stuff, I feel like the show almost wanted the reveal.
And I think this is the impetus of why Nick gets even feisty in the limo, is she's pissed.
Well, and to me, this is by far the worst thing that Kim does in this episode. And sort of generally throughout the show, because trying to force someone to come out is always shit behavior.
On live TV. Or
especially
on TV.
As another member of the community.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
you know
not your
that hardship.
call.
You know that there's... I feel like there's no one in the world, even if you're someone who doesn't like accept the queer community, that doesn't know that like everyone comes out in their own time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a phrase that's so well known and like taken that it's shocking that Kim, as someone who is so proud of being a lesbian.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's why. I think that pride probably gets corrupted into, this is great. You should be, like, I'm going to push you to do this. I'm going to be your pushing lesbian friend who pushes you to do this. Is sort of the vibe I got. Doesn't make it right. Doesn't make it good. Doesn't make it even remotely okay. Because everything else shitty that Kim does in this episode pre-fight, I think is pretty funny. The harmonica comedian.
I hate the harmonica.
It's so stupid.
I hate the harmonica.
Well, you also had to watch the recap where there was
she
more
played
harmonica.
it all the time.
Oh, well, that is annoying.
For us, this is like the only time we see harmonica.
And then her and Nicole being mean girls in the confessional is also pretty funny.
It was pretty funny because they just review people based on
sanity levels.
Yes.
A wee bit sane.
And I was about to say, Nicole has a funny thing where they're making fun of Jayla. She's like, but a wee bit sane.
Almost too sane, but not.
And then
Which is actually a perfect description of Jayla. Almost too sane, but not is perfectly accurate.
Truly, Jayla's a very fully formed person. Like, everyone knows what to expect with Jayla.
Except
I feel
Jayla.
Like. She's a prissy puppy.
Jayla, know thyself. So they are packing, and everyone has suitcases except Lisa. She carries a trash bag out.
Story checks out.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all.
And they think they're going to the airport, but no, they're not.
And
they're not.
Lisa is upset because she's an antsy-pantsy kind of gal.
They're going to a 1 hour photo next to a Subway. Did they get to eat fresh afterwards? Who can say?
So I have a theory
Did
about...
they pay Subway for that? Is there a reason they didn't get to blur out the Subway sign?
I don't know, because it is very prominent as an ad.
It almost feels like this was tacked on because of some production problem. This whole
Like the flights were delayed.
Either
or
the flights were
something?
delayed, one girl's passport was like going through something. Like
Maybe they got a last minute sprint thing, and they're like, we gotta fit in sprint.
Yeah, it just feels very tacked on.
Because think about it, the sprint phone wouldn't work overseas necessarily.
Sure.
Maybe that's what it was, because this was full product placement. And also, the passport photo thing in general is funny because obviously these girls have to have these kind of documentations before the show.
Yeah.
Because we literally find out in cycle 10 when Fatima doesn't have hers.
Yes.
And it becomes this huge episode-long drama. And so these girls, especially Lisa says later, I knew it was a challenge. I'm like, yeah, of course you knew it was a challenge. First of all, everything's a challenge. Second of all, you had a passport photo
I want to
already.
point out, as someone that had to get 2 passports recently, you cannot smile in a passport photo.
Nope.
You also can't wear glasses in a passport photo.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know the second part.
Oh yeah, you can't wear anything on your face and no smiling.
But what if they're cute?
No, even if they're fashion like mine.
Yours are fashion. They made you take those off? Also, why did you have to get 2?
Because I have a British passport and an American passport. I'm a dual citizen.
I don't have one.
This bitch.
Oh.
How many do you have, Hannah?
Just the one.
So we all have a different amount of passports?
Yes.
Viewers, let us know, how many passports do you have?
Hashtag Podlito.
Are you an Alexander, a Hannah Jade, or a JW? Passport-wise, that's what we're saying.
Also, the photographer for these passport photos.
Can get it so hard.
No, he is the laziest Australian 1-hour photo photographer ever.
I am usually here for your...
I'm kidding. I'm fully kidding. He like did not want to do this. Also, he doesn't mention Tyra at all.
Nope.
He's
Also-
like, I'm gonna name 3 real people I shot.
Also, the name of the establishment and the name on the apron he's wearing do not match.
And also
we walk
it's-
into a 1-hour photo and he is wearing an apron that says Prince of the City. Prints.
And also,
What's
he's
his
like
name? Mark Anderson.
Mark Anderson. He goes, I'm not a real passport photo person. And they're like,
And then
Really?
he says specifically, I'm a celebrity photographer and I've shot over 200 covers, which if so, Mark Anderson, why are you slumming it on the show? You should have so much money. So they each, the challenge is they take a quick passport photo and he judges them and he picks Brie
Kind
because
of.
of whatever.
None of them look good,
No.
which is appropriate. It's a passport photo.
yeah. And we get a story later that is bullshit. But Brie wins.
And gets to pick Nick and they don't know what their prize is yet.
No, but their mini prize,
Is
a high-end Sprint phone video.
a camcorder, a TV, and a phone.
So our phones now.
And also, poor Mark has to
just
deliver
love
that
this.
copy.
Still calling it a camcorder, which is like a branded thing. He's like a camcorder.
And then we see Brie's mom, who calls her Brittany.
Yep.
Very fun. We see Jayla's boyfriend, who Jayla was like, I haven't been able to get in contact with him for 2 weeks. Was he
Dead?
gone?
He looks exactly like you think Jayla's boyfriend would
yes.
It
look.
kind of just looks like boy Jayla.
Jayla.
Boyla?
Exactly.
Naila.
Ooh. But that, which is to say, like, can sort of get it. The Sprint phone.
You can't tell if they can.
It's so
Anyone can get it.
Pixely. It's like now.
Also,
Here's what I think.
this-
Hold up. Conspiracy. So hold up. So remember how Kyle's boyfriend Shad had that really grainy photo or like
Oh,
video?
yeah.
I think this was her Sprint in case she did it. In case she got it.
Also, though, what was very bizarre was we have subtitles throughout this whole show, right? When we can't understand people's voices. These Sprint videos are like,
I literally only heard Brittany.
yeah. I'm like, why did we not have subtitles for this part?
I don't know. They do it sometimes when people just
Have an accent.
in the cycle with JL, they just give her a subtitle all the time. Because you can't understand it. That's also just what you do in reality television.
Yes. Anytime there's whispering, it was bad.
So Bree wins, picks Nick. They all look at their Sprint thing, and then this is what we skipped to originally.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty
this
sure,
is where we get the big fight.
which we've talked about already. And at the very end,
We didn't finish it out.
This is also where I wrote to
Oof.
myself in my notes, oh no, I like Nicole, because Nicole has this moment.
she does have a good moment,
Bree and Nick are just tearing Kim a new one. Kim
especially Bree.
especially Bree. Kim has crossed the limo. Kim is crying. Kim is Like, I don't mean to, like, blah, blah, blah. And then Nicole very calmly is like, look, we all do this. I know I've done it. I'm like, look at you, Nicole.
Owning up.
Growing.
And I also appreciate that Nicole, as much as Kim talks about being loyal to her friends, Nicole actually is being loyal.
Yeah.
She's just like, hey, this isn't fair for them to all gang up on her when we've all done stuff like this. And she says it very calmly. It's reminiscent of what we'll get into in another episode where Nicole's actually pretty good at de-escalating fights.
Yeah.
Which, for all of her obnoxiousness, it never translates to a lot of righteous anger.
No, and she doesn't get high on her own supply. Like, she's not...
Ooh, I've never heard that phrase before. I love that.
She's up on herself about her abilities as a model, but just like...
She doesn't have room for more ego.
Exactly.
And not respect.
But she won't blow things out of proportion, and she won't act like her shit don't stink.
No, that's true.
In this kind of situation.
In this situation.
And I truly wonder if it's because she like has sisters.
Yeah.
At least one. And it's like...
And she's a full bitch, apparently.
Because these other things also come across very classic only child. Like, if
Yeah.
Kim wasn't an only child, I'd be shocked.
But just like your character is very ugly, and then Jayla's terrifying tears that she's been saving up for 2 days.
It's the point.
It's the point in the eyes.
She took those fingers out of those back
And
pockets.
she did, and she straightened it out.
It's almost as if like a nail's gonna grow and like stab her. Like, I'm a witch.
And Kim is doing that like those gross little snotty sobs.
Yes.
Which is real. Like, that's a real sob.
But she does not learn her lesson, though, either. She thinks everything's cool and fine. Everything's been sorted
Kim
out.
and her talking head immediately becomes full delusional for me.
Yes.
To be fair, though, the other girls don't do anything to dispel that. Bria's like, it's fine. Come here. Come give Mama love. I'm going to keep my enemies closer. Like, I sort of see where Kim is coming from. In that, like, they're letting her do it.
I get that.
Bria could be like, no, we're not cool.
I think Kim may be someone who just takes people at face value, while Brie and Nick are the opposite. Because both Brie and Nick,
Are
which
not
is a little
done.
surprising me, said, I don't believe it. Tears are cute, but I don't believe it. I'll see. Keep my enemies closer. All this. And I gotta say, I like the way Brie speaks normally, both her speaking voice and the way she expresses herself. It's so condescending when she's like, all right, now you watch that little mouth of yours. Like, you're not literally her mom, Brie.
She
You're a
gets
whole
into-
2 years
But
older
see, that's
than
what I'm
her.
saying.
Next
Is like,
couple
why would Kim
episodes.
believe that was squashed with a comment like that?
I don't know.
Yeah, but you can't, like...
Kim
And
wants
also-
to believe in friendship.
Exactly.
She does.
I
Kim
guess.
wants
Tell her,
friends.
you can't tell her, like, I'm gonna tell you you're okay, but you can't take me at face value. Like, you can't put a person in a situation like
I guess.
that.
That's fair. That's fair. I think Kim's just, as we've learned, someone who really, really wants / values friendship.
Friends.
Yes.
For whatever reason.
Kind of,
So-
in her own way.
Yeah. Well, one at a time, for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, and also has
She's
an
prepping for Nicole leaving.
idea of friendship as, I get to say shitty things to you, and then we all laugh, which someone should probably tell her at some point
That's
can't
yeah.
be friendship all the time.
Yeah. So they get to London, and this remix is lit.
Wait a second, though. I get to quote myself from the theme song. Where are the bobbleheads?
Do they not have bobbleheads? Like, have I been gaslit? Did I make them
No,
up?
they
Did I
exist.
fever
They
dream?
exist.
No, they exist.
They definitely have them for Fatima season.
Because she doesn't go. She gets her own later on.
Yep.
But
Because I definitely remember.
I can't believe that this top model
Tartagena one.
I can't believe that this top model staple is so,
So
late
long
in the game.
Yeah,
It's
long in
just
the
like,
making.
did they just take it out of Hulu? Like,
It's like when that's the one thing Hulu couldn't get the rights to.
bobblehead images.
They had a bobblehead specific artist do all of them.
He was like, no, not for Hulu. But also, it's kind of like when you realize that we don't hear the word smize until cycle 13.
True.
Which is shocking when you think about its relevance within the top
Yeah.
model fandom and just the world.
She refers
Yeah.
to it for the first time this season, where she's like, people make fun of me because I do all these things with my eyes. And I'm like, oh my God. Tyra's just a babe in the TMing woods.
You don't even know what a brand you're going to become, Tyra Banks. So they get to London, and then they immediately get met by Miss J in a double-decker bus.
Wearing a Naomi Hit Me t-shirt.
Yes, which is great.
That is great.
And it's like really prevalent. It's not a shirt that you don't see. Like they
Nope.
show it all the time.
Tyra made him.
And then they just have a fun trip, and they're essentially touring London, but also getting to the Savoy Hotel.
Savoy Hotel.
They do something so dangerous on this fucking bus.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
They have a moment where they all put their hands up, outstretched, and scream, "Yay, we're in London," whatever, and they do it in the tunnel. That's when you don't
That's
do
how
it.
you lose a finger.
Jayla?
Well, it'll just break right off and regrow. She's not worried.
No, I don't like any of this. This is reminding me of slippery jacuzzi area.
These girls did not have, like...
OSHA had a field day.
They did not have babysitters who taught them right from wrong when it comes to
No.
danger when they were younger. Ugh.
So they get to the Savoy Hotel with, surprise, surprise, secret photographer.
Paparazzi.
Lisa does not learn the lesson.
Lisa goes like full Michael Jackson. Just one really brightly colored glove in the face.
And Jayla does the smart thing, which is...
Glasses.
Because Jayla always has her
Just put your
sunglasses
sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Those huge white sunglasses she loves.
But honestly, that's the best thing for this. I also kind of
Nicole
like
was
what
kinda cute.
Nicole does too.
She's like, okay, take your pictures.
Take your picture. She's just like smiling and she's
All right,
like,
bye.
I have no makeup on. I look like crap. Take your picture. Bye.
Yeah, okay. And then also Lisa touches them. Like she
pushes
fully,
them.
like, shoved one
Yeah,
away, which you
that's
got to be
weird.
real careful with. Like people can get in big trouble. Also, if people get a picture of that, then it's just like Lisa beats up paparazzi.
Yeah,
Which could happen.
could happen. Maybe has happened.
Yeah.
So they go into their room and Jayla and Kim start smoking.
Instantly, they find a smoking window. Find a smoking window.
This is also, it's a beautiful hotel, but you can also tell that it's a very small room.
Oh my God.
It does feel small.
They are on top of each other. And later
Those
when
beds
they...
are like, there's a third bed put between the two beds.
When they set up a confessional later on, it's
On the
just a
couch?
random couch. A random brocade couch.
At least it's lit well than previous hotel confessionals.
That's my favorite thing about this is they all have this confessional couch that seems like it's in the middle of a room, which cannot be private. And
It must
also,
be-
at no time did production, when they were setting up this hotel room, think, oh, we need a
So-
space for this?
I have a theory about this couch confessional. I think it's in production's room because you'll notice it's not garbage behind them.
Yeah, it's clean.
Yes, because they immediately destroy this room.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think it's in production, like they have their room or where someone's staying, where they deal with sound or whatever,
Yeah.
and they just have it in there.
That makes sense. It's also, it is beautiful. The Savoy is
Oh, yeah.
legendary, but it's a beautiful room.
So Bree gets told that her prize is a double date dinner with two rando men, one of which is wearing sneakers.
Yes, he is. And he points to them too. Like, hey, I'm the fun one.
Of all the weird dating gentlemen that we get, these two are the least offensive so
Sure,
far.
True.
Nick is not happy.
Do you want to wear that top, Nick?
Do you want to wear that top,
Pink.
Bree?
Tube. Satin ruching just hanging off like in a strip.
Bree is in a similar thing, except it clings to her stomach in such a way.
She's got full like dream girls hair too.
She does, actually.
Bizarre.
But the guys are okay.
We never learn their names.
No, we never learn their names.
Don't. I literally
They might
just,
not have any.
I just wrote down the sentence, who are these men? I'm just shocked that we don't even get like Mark,
Nothing.
Doug.
Nothing.
Like,
How did they pick these men? Who are these men?
do we have a Tyron budget now?
And this is the
Yes.
this is the second awkward dinner that Bree and Nick
They're
have.
just a couple of Subway employees. Secretly sponsored by Subway.
Hey, Bree, your
both-
prize is we're going to take you out and we're going to eat fresh.
We work for Sprint England.
There's this a little bit of a weird moment. They're not creepy. They're very
No, they're
respectful the
fine.
whole time. But there's this weird thing where they do toasts at dinner and like one
Oh.
male female pair toast,
Bink.
the other pair toast, and then the men like salute each other. And I'm like, okay.
In my head, they're buds who they found, they were like, hey, are you guys friends? Would you mind spending an evening together with two bottles?
All right.
It's just
Are
weird.
you British? Yeah. Blimey.
Okay, so what's weird about the sneakers is in England, it is very specifically you can't go to like nightclubs in sneakers. You have to go in dress shoes because it
interesting.
scuffs the floor. Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's weird to me that someone would go on a date in England in sneakers. Only because when you go out, you have to wear dress shoes
That's
usually.
so interesting.
It
Yeah.
feels like a moment where we're supposed to be like aspiring British male models and they just couldn't find
Maybe.
any.
Yeah, and every other cycle, that's what they do. Is they're like, hey, you're going to have a photo shoot with them, or you just had one with them. Here are these guys that you sort of know.
Yeah.
But honestly, maybe after last season's like complete mess of a thing with the sexual harassment, they were just like, let's find two respectful men.
Yeah, we're just happy to be here.
Yeah.
They work in a casting office somewhere.
And then Nick and Bree limo home together, and Nick has her usual way of saying things that isn't quite there. We're just like, we've had good times and bad times, but the good have overweighed the bad. I think everyone's really nice. Which she doesn't actually think. She says that to Bree, and she's like, I still don't buy Kim.
But I don't think she likes Bree either.
I don't think she likes anyone.
No, she liked Diane, and that was
and
it.
that was it. She was like, once you got rid of Big D, I was done.
Well, to be fair, how can you compare?
You can't.
There was a great quote that when they get the tire mail that says, someone said, the tire mail says it's your call, so we assume the word call will have something to do with the photo shoot.
Yeah, duh. That was Nick.
Nick once again.
Yeah, duh. It's a fucking photo shoot.
Yeah, when it's the only word in the tire mail that's weird, of course it'll have to do with a photo shoot.
Finally figured this out about Kim, and it's about Nick, and it's so funny to me because she comes across as very well spoken, like can talk extemporaneously, except she's actually really bad at it, but pretends that she isn't.
Yes. The glasses
she'll,
fool you.
Fuck up a word and keep talking like nothing has happened, and I'm like, you know, you fucked that up. I could see it in your face. You're just gonna keep talking. And
it's one of those things.
Notice.
If you speak confidently, people will just assume they misheard you.
Yep.
I've learned that through live hosting years and years. There was one time I blew past someone's name, effed it up so bad, and I just kept talking. And the next time I said the name correctly, and that person will never know. They were fully gaslit into believing that I said it correctly the first time.
Yeah.
That's, you know what that is? Cover girl. L girl.
L girl.
L
It's
girl.
so
Very
L
L girl.
Kim is trying. Kim writes letters.
No.
I think it's trying. It's not nothing. You're like you said before that she thinks everything is
Sure.
back to normal. She is making an acknowledgement,
That's
a second
fair.
acknowledgement
Okay.
That's fair.
that she
Okay.
wants everything to be cool.
I'm
Are
very.
they sincere? I don't know, but it is a try.
I also feel like
That's fair.
there's things in these letters that maybe some people didn't want to see or wanted production to see. I don't think Nick's letter I don't think Nick wanted anyone to see the letter that Kim wrote Nick.
I don't know, but I don't think Kim wanted anyone to see them too, because she could have like said specifically what she wrote in those letters,
I guess.
and she does not. She is a human, Alexander. She's not Joanna.
You know what? I appreciate you making the distinction between human and Joanna. You know, that's the thing is I think Kim is one of those people who at this time in her life has not matured into knowing exactly how friendship works.
Sure.
But knows, like, understands what friends do. She knows that friends pick on each other. She knows that friends are, quote, loyal to each other. She knows that friends joke around behind people's backs with it. She knows that people
Sure.
apologize.
It's
Like, she understands the concept.
It's like she read a 17 article before she got here about how to be friends.
Yes.
And is trying to do all of it for the first time.
And truly, of all the things, that's the most L girl she's been.
So relatable.
Okay.
We can't all have Jayla's music taste.
When Psychobilly, I re-listened to our episode about that, and I was like, God, that's still so stupid. So, let me just say that my joking can get it about Mark Anderson can be replaced with my for real can get it
Nick
because
Marudius.
well, sure, but also Mr. J in this trench coat.
Yes.
London does Mr. J right.
Except he starts growing his sideburns a little too long.
He does.
We get a little Elvis-y.
Sure.
That trainer this cycle, he was like, is that for Mr. J?
Let me try it out.
Sideburn.
Oh, no.
Maybe that was a fad right now.
Maybe.
Truly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because Shad had him, I think, a little bit too.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like my sideburns were like that at the time.
Back in Odd 5.
Yeah.
Peak Alexander was Ot 5. But they're going to do, this is a photo shoot that I find really fun. And also the photos turn out generally pretty good.
Yes.
You know what Nick Marudius brings to the table? A whole lot of slang.
Your pins. I'm sorry. Legs.
It's like they,
Groovy shape, let's see your pearlies.
it's like they were like, let's really make sure they understand they're in London. Let's really.
This story, though, of what is supposed to be the
Oh my
storyline is nonsense.
You didn't need a storyline.
Can we wait till we get to panel? Because I paused several times
Yes.
and wrote down verbatim how
Great.
Tyra describes
Perfect.
it later. I'm so excited about
But
it.
essentially, they're in a phone booth.
And they're all having to be in there together.
And
They're
also-
made up and they're all naked.
And they're all naked and holding
Tabloids.
newspapers.
With
What'd you
Miss
say?
J on.
Tabloids.
Yes, I'm sorry, tabloids.
With Miss
specifically.
J's face, Fashion Witch on them.
Fashion witch. Bree, we learn, is sensitive to smells.
Farts.
Farts.
And
Fart
B.O.
smells.
I bet it does smell terrible. They all seem like they're very hot,
Yeah.
which makes sense.
And they really are crammed in, too. Like,
Yeah.
there is no space to move.
Also, if you were one of the, because how the most photos end up is the main girl in the center, two girls flanking her that you can also see,
girl in the back.
and then like the three other ones shoved in the back. For the times where you're in the back, that must be horrible.
Yeah.
Because you know you're barely going to be seen. You're so crammed in there. You
You're, like,
have no
sipping
light.
at the air.
Yeah, because at least when you're in the front, you're like, I could push out of this if I really needed
Well,
to.
Nicole does. Nicole's hands are coming through the glass.
Yeah.
Also, she's a full brat.
Yeah, well, this is where Nicole's confidence is a problem. Because I guess she wasn't ready for her last click of the frame. And then she's like, no, wait. And she's like, can we do one more? And her very nice photographer is like, okay. And Jay is like, no, because there's a frame limit. And she's like, but I said wait. And it's like,
And Mr. J
when
says,
has it ever worked like that?
and he says,
Even when they're getting sexually assaulted, that doesn't work.
he says so. Jesus. He says something interesting. So that was really so funny in the context of what the show has
Yes,
become.
not
already.
funny, not sexual assault.
Yeah. Mr. J says, "What you say, wait, when does a model ever dictate the photo shoot?" And I was like, well, we also learn the opposite from Tyra sometimes, where she's like, telephotographer, I need a second or whatever. So
oh my god, there's
I just
so
wish
many contradictions all the time
Yeah.
and the advice they give these girls.
I feel like Mr. J and Tyra just don't compare notes.
No.
Except later, which all she does is read Mr. J's notes. Now, because it's going to become, Mr. J becomes a factor in the show for pretty much the rest of the cycle. Where
Yeah.
he starts
Reporting
a tattling, and she's reading it always for the first time.
I'm gonna have to tell them. I'm gonna have to tell the judges.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I will say that I noticed one other thing about the Tyra mails is right now they don't say love Tyra, they just say Tyra.
They
XOXO.
say
XOXO, Tyra.
Read it right. Sorry, that's later.
You're right. But it is true. That eventually becomes love Tyra.
Tyra.
Like that's very iconic to it. And it's funny that right now they mostly just say Tyra and it is just XOXO.
Yeah.
I thought the pic of Tyra and the Jays was pretty cute.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Everyone
Clearly made for the show, which
everyone
is also
at
fun.
panel looks very cute except for Lisa because
Oh.
which apparently let me know that this is the year of giant belts because she is wearing practically a wrestling championship size belt
Yes.
around her hips.
I will say Tyra needs a bigger top.
I'm never going to be mad about them things.
Do you want to wear more top?
You need to wear more top.
Up and down and round and round.
Jayla
and
has
up
a
and down.
t-shirt on that says nothing to wear. And
She's
that's,
worn that multiple times.
here's the thing, that's the good kind of graphic tee, where
Yes.
it feels modelly fun. Because sometimes it's just like, I sure do love to fuck cowboys or whatever. And you're just like, no, that's not how
Natural blonde.
It's my favorite of all time.
But this is like the fun kind of graphic tee. Jayla understands a graphic tee, which we'll find out even more later because that's all she buys as a human being.
Yes. Our guest is Nick Marudius.
Yes.
Were there also always so many flowers in the judging? I know this is the first time we're seeing it in London.
I think it might just be from the Savoy.
Oh, yes. Also, we did not flip the judging panel this
No,
cycle.
it's the same.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I totally didn't even notice.
Yeah.
You're totally right. Which is so funny. Maybe it's because this is still in English. Because it's London. So they're like, we don't have to do our Australian thing where we like the
Australian thing.
well, like, you know how
We
the toilet
flip it,
water.
yeah, the other way.
The toilet water goes down counterclockwise instead of clockwise. That's so funny. I totally didn't
Yeah.
notice that. But there are also so many flowers in the judging panel room. This is also one of the.
It was from the Savoy.
This one isn't offensive anyway. This is one
No.
of the least cute judging rooms. This
Yes.
is like
Yeah.
very
Just
like
a tasteful.
conference room though.
It's
like
very
it's got some
conference room.
pillars and that's about it.
Twiggy is very upset about the existence of tabloids. Apparently, she just found out about it. She goes, "There are magazines that only picture bad photographs," and everyone's like, "Yeah, Twiggy."
Also, blogs. Internet blogs.
So Tyra,
You can take them on Sprint.
whose wig is looking very nice and brushed up for London. Wig looks very good. But Tyra explains the photo shoot to the panel thusly. I wrote it down.
Jesus.
The purpose was that you were backstage at a fashion show and the paparazzi came into the room while you guys were changing. So you had to run away from the paparazzi, and the safest place was a phone booth filled with a lot of other girls that were running away from that same fashion show.
Why were they running away from the fashion show?
The safest place was a phone booth.
In the middle of a street.
I feel unsafe. The paparazzi are after me. I will now run into this clear phone booth where everyone can see me.
Like, why does she feel the need sometimes to have like a
A
sketch?
plot.
The photos are good. You didn't need a plot.
It's so funny. I love it so much.
Like, the whole explanation could have been like, one thing that's definitely iconic in London, phone
Phone
booths.
booth.
Done.
Yeah.
And we talked about paparazzi this week.
Yeah.
So a segment producer came up with this idea.
No, because they were very careful on set to be like, this is Tyra's idea, and Tyra really wants it to work.
One story that I loved, though, was that Tyra talked about why they had them do the passport thing.
No, we'll get to
calling
this.
shade?
I'm calling shade on
I'm
this
talking
story.
about it right now, so you can call shade all you want, but
Okay.
I liked it very much, where she says she's on a plane with a photographer that was beside of her, and she didn't have her portfolio with her, and she showed him her passport photo, and he booked her based on that.
It was a good passport photo.
Sure.
It was.
But I don't believe Tyra didn't have her portfolio with her. That doesn't seem very Tyra or Elle girl.
That is true, but I like any time Tyra has an actual explanation for something.
Sure.
Maybe she added that embellishment, but I do think it's
Maybe he looked at the
plausible.
passport photo first and then was like, show me your book or something
Sure.
like that.
Yeah.
But it's a fun story. I like it.
I like it anytime the photo has anything to do with something that Tyra has done before.
It's very like
Or
42nd Street. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Or like Lana Turner.
Yeah.
I also love that there was a period in our lives where Tyra needed to still be discovered. It's like, do you have a passport photo? I'm like, she's sitting next to you.
You know what she looks like. Anyways.
The
People
girls
look different in photos.
are also their challenge.
Their challenge.
Is the paparazzi photos that were taken outside the hotel.
Ah, yes.
Which is dumb.
It is so dumb.
But there is a really fun moment where Tyra like clocks Nigel that I really enjoyed, where he talks. I don't remember whose photo he's talking about, but he's like, "The photo is bad, but you look good." And she's like, "They're not going to say that. They're not going to say, oh, she looks good, but bad photography."
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, "Yes, Tyra, that is accurate."
It's true, though, especially for paparazzi
Yeah,
stuff.
no one's going to be like
What are you
that. That
talking about?
paparazzo really took a terrible photo. We couldn't even find the light. Like,
Oh, I've never heard that before. Is that what we call a single paparazzi?
Yeah,
photographer is a
paparazzo.
paparazzo.
Mm-hmm.
Paparazzo.
For females, is it paparazza?
Paparazza.
probably.
But
Usually people just say paparazzo.
I also think
And for gender neutral, is it paparazz X?
I think it's
Yes.
il paparazzo, so I think it's gendered.
Yeah, because
Oh,
gendering works different in
Yeah.
different languages.
Oh, that's so. I've never heard that word before. That's so funny. I know what I'm going to name my child now.
Paparazzo.
We call him Papi.
Hi, papi.
Can you imagine naming a child of yours something that has such a heavy accented in
Paparazzo.
it, and then everyone has
crump.
to say every
Paparazzo crump.
crap.
I love it.
My southern mom.
PK. PC.
Paparazzo.
Give me some of that PC culture.
Compassion.
All right, want to get into these photos?
Yes.
The photos proper.
Yeah. So Kim is first. Finally good.
It's
This is
really good.
This is my favorite Kim photo.
It's actually
this is my favorite Kim
very
photo.
good.
It's still the same-ish face.
But the best version of it.
Yes.
But there's actually intensity, and her hands look good. Her hands look pretty good.
I think her hands look fine because they're covered with
Bars. That also helps.
but still, they're slightly, the one on the shoulder is slightly more elegant.
I also like how Bree's just peeking over her shoulder, like,
oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yeah, this is a good photo for Kim.
Yes. It's
Also,
really
I think
good.
her hair just works because red hair in the red phone booth is
Yeah.
just a fun look.
Yeah, it's good. It's her best photo.
Definitely. And
Brie-
I like it too.
Yeah.
They say that she's about to go for a nose pick in the paparazzi photograph, which I did not see.
I don't see that either.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Brie is next. It's pretty good. I think she stands out well.
I didn't like Breeze that much.
I just found Breeze to be, there was something very, like, too placed about it in some way, shape,
I
or
can see
form.
that.
I think it's because her head's, like, perfectly in this little square.
Square.
And her legs are real janked up. I don't
Yeah.
know. There was something very not as successful about
not
hers.
as sure.
I just didn't quite get a mood from her.
I get that.
I think she looks good.
I think for Brie, it's a good photo.
Yes.
And I think she does stand out because she's next to Jayla and Nicole, who were the palest.
Nicole does very well with the over-the-side modeling, I think.
She does.
She looks good in both of those photos.
She does. Again, the most frustrating and best thing about Nicole is how good of a model she naturally is.
It's true. It's very true.
Lisa's next.
She looks great.
She looks so sexy.
This photo is really good.
It's also truly the sexiest she's looked. Like, their face looks kind of different in a good way.
Yeah, like a little bit softer. This hair is really nice for her. This like bouncy hair.
I think it's odd that they gave her red and white striped underwear bottoms.
Oh, that's just wrinkles.
No, there's wrinkles.
What? No.
Yeah, there's wrinkles. That's
oh, for sure. It's flesh colored and wrinkled.
Oh,
Much like
no.
Lisa.
I was about to say, were they made out of her face? No. That's terrible. Terrible. I'm becoming Nigel. Oh my goodness. Me?
Oh my goodness. Me?
No, I think she looks so sexy in this photo.
It's great.
It's a
and
lovely
also
photo.
very like posed but casual at the same time.
Yeah.
And Kim is actually giving it in the back here too.
Well, we know already Kim does a good background photo work.
That's true.
Yeah. She gets all that, energy from talking behind people's back. She's very good at being behind someone's back.
But Lisa does great and
Yeah.
is also so fully not at full Lisa strength. Is like so chill for Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah. She got like the right amount of tired again.
Yeah.
Like
A
tired
little
from-
jet lagged.
Yeah.
Nicole is next. I think she looks very English.
She does. I mean, Nicole's is always great.
Always. It's so annoying.
She looks very good. She also really stands out. For as much as it was kind of considered a flaw, her super pale skin in a lot of these photo shoots is something that really works for her.
Yes. She looks good. And she also knows how to take up space because she's
Yeah.
very aware of I don't want
Anyone
the shot
else
to be
to be-
taken by anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And she also seemed to be one of the only ones that got the yellow wellies,
Wellies.
which helps.
Well, she just spreads
Right.
that hair out a little bit and you automatically can't see as
See
much
anyone.
of the other girls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart.
Jayla's up next. Blurg.
Bad. The
Bad
only
photo.
bad one. Sorry.
Truly the only bad one.
Lisa steals this photo.
Yeah.
Yeah. She does not look good. And they tell her that. And she looks so sad.
You can't tell what this photo is supposed to be of.
No. And she's the only one who looks uncomfortable to be naked also. She's got
Which is
that
bizarre.
paper pressed up so close against herself. And the sad face really makes it seem like she's uncomfortable with the situation.
Yeah, it looks like the wave of bodies is like going to pull her under. Because she hasn't taken up any space.
Well, also, someone's leg is fully on top of her legs.
Nick's.
Yeah.
I wonder, was she the last one who took her photo too? I feel like I remember she was one of the last ones to go.
Maybe.
I don't remember.
Because I feel like this is also one of those photo shoots that going last is a severe detriment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Yes.
tired, you're hot, you're gross. Also, I feel like the other girls are starting to get more competitive about it.
Yeah,
I'm not excusing it. I'm just saying
I wonder if
I
that's-
just never thought about it until this moment.
sure. Nick is last.
Stunning. As usual.
I will say I like the wide better than the close up. Her
Same.
eyes are a little funny.
Her eyes, one of the eyes is just not as open as it should be.
Yeah.
But Brie looks good in this photo too.
Yeah.
Well, then Kim lurking on high.
No, that's Nicole.
That's Nicole. That's
Yeah.
great.
As like Pennywise above.
I love that. And it is the best wide shot.
It is, for sure. Nick really knows how to make shapes with her body.
Yes.
She does that Z so well.
Yeah.
Just like she in her
Has been
country
doing
couture.
it since week 2, baby. Yup.
But then this also starts we're going to make sure we find every fault with Nick that we can.
Well, and they're so
In
upset
private panel.
for
Oh, and
the paparazzi photo.
She looks like a librarian.
She looks like a secretary. I'm like, she's not allowed to just get her some more expensive glasses.
Yeah. It was also from the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let
And,
the woman wear her glasses.
and she had a bun. Sorry.
What? I don't, yeah.
I mean, Jayla was the only one who sort of looked good in the
Jayla
paparazzi
did look
photos.
great.
Yeah.
And that's the power of a huge pair of sunglasses.
Yep.
Just get
And it was
yourself a
also
huge pair of
further away.
sunglasses.
It,
Yes, it was way further away than
it was like
everybody
down the
else's.
block. Nick's was like at her face.
I also do think that in general, just from when we see her, we've never really had to critique Jayla on her appearance. I think Jayla keeps herself looking.
Yeah.
Fresh.
I think she knows how to
Takes care of her hair and her skin.
how to
and-
make up, how to do whatever. I
That's
do
true.
think she's one of the better people because I don't remember a moment where I was ever like, do you want to wear that top to her?
No.
And even when she says she's tired, you don't see like her getting dark circles. Or,
Right.
Well, as we know, she sees the progress of time, and she will stop it.
So, private panel.
Private panel.
Private panel. Twiggy does this fun thing where she's like, she's talking about Brie and how her photos are getting better. And she's like, she's turned me around. Like she sings around.
For the last couple of episodes, Twiggy gets real sing-songy and weirdo. And I don't know if it's just because she's more comfortable in the judging panel.
I don't
or
know.
she's
just in
also.
London.
Yeah, because
Welcome to my home.
one really interesting thing about
Crazy Twiggy.
this cycle is that Twiggy and Nigel are London-based people.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of actual, like, we know London style, we understand London fashion photography from two very prominent people.
Yeah.
Yes. Who are there all the time.
Yeah.
And then the best part of private panel.
Is it the ending of Private Panel?
No, it's Miss J talking about Kim saying,
Oh, yeah.
she has been quite not my favorite because she's been very annoying to me. And then Twiggy goes, yes, she's annoying. And I'm like, say more. What about her annoys you? I want to know. If we're going to gossip, let's gossip. How is Kim annoying in panel? Because I don't see what's specifically annoying to her about her to you.
Yeah.
I want the deets.
I feel like she's always just, they should have said something that would have been great, but I think it's just because we've seen so many offhand clips of her like eye rolling and stuff that I feel
Yeah.
like her and Nicole both probably come across a little obnoxious. She also says, yeah, she's annoying, but she's got a look, and I love that look. It's a real like
Roller
negative
coaster.
to go all the way
But
super positive.
annoying with Nicole, they're always very much like she's got that bratty attitude. She's got a little bit of that edge.
Yeah.
They never say that about
Kim.
Kim.
They
They
just
just say
don't get
that she's
specifics.
annoying, and I want to know specifically.
Yeah.
why I find her annoying. I want to know.
I think it's also they're annoyed that she looks so good in panel and her photos are such garbage.
yes.
It's frustrating.
Also, before we head out of Private Panel, there's this weird synchronized, we've reached a decision.
decision.
That's good. They
Thanks.
didn't rehearse that at all.
No, I didn't
Tyra's
want
Like,
to.
starting to
actually, they really didn't rehearse it.
Tyra's starting to have a lot of fun with the reached a decision things.
So call out order. Kim is obviously first call out.
Yes.
Deserved.
And that's correct.
Yeah.
Deserved.
Then Brie.
I'm not
Improvement,
against it.
I think it's the most improved award.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
that's what we said about her Wild Boys shot.
Yeah.
Like, she can't keep getting. Eventually, she's improved.
Then Nicole.
Ugh.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm fine
And
with
then Nick.
that. I'm fine with that.
Because,
too.
we missed in
all right.
the
Private.
top four are. I mean, truly, there's a top five. And if anyone was in the bottom two with J-Lo, I would have been like, okay.
Yeah. But that's the weird thing about this episode is that clearly Jayla is supposed to go home.
Correct.
100%.
Lisa
Jayla
versus J-Lo.
Had the only bad
Bad
photo.
picture.
Everyone else had a very good to great photo.
And she's not been so good at the other photos that you can justify like
Correct.
the entire portfolio.
no.
But instead, Lisa goes home, which is full nonsense.
Because Twiggy says that she's too much in an episode where she was decidedly not too much.
It's so odd. I also forgot that Lisa was sixth because,
Yeah.
as we'll talk about in a little bit, she's gone on to be one of the most prominent figures not only in ANTM but also in life.
Well, I actually thought that she went home slightly earlier because in my memory, she went
Oh.
home on the Wild Boys shoot.
Oh.
Because of the
Which-
diaper
because of the
thing. Because we
behavior.
remember the diaper thing.
Yeah, so I assumed
So maybe this is
before we watched
punishment
it,
for that?
That's what I was. That's the only way that I could make it make sense in my head is that the behavior on set got back to Tyra, and the judges, and they were like, "Well, we can't have that, so I guess she's gonna go next."
But her
'Cause
photo
that's
was amazing.
the only reason I can come up with.
Or the other reason is if she didn't go home now at this point, she was
would've
going to
won?
win, and they didn't want her to win.
It's because of I think it's the combination of y'all's two theories is that they thought that Lisa would win, and also they were like, we can't have a winner, someone who like peed in a diaper, blah blah blah, did that. Like they did realize that, and as we'll see in basically every episode following this one, this shakes the women.
Oh, yeah.
The competition is now nonsense to them. They don't understand. They could go home at any moment. Nothing means anything.
They don't know what their standing is. They don't know if they're
No.
doing well. They don't know if the judges like them. They have no idea.
Yeah, because this is as much as the Kyle one we talked about being a big surprise, and it definitely was. Now that basically, if you're one of the women left in the competition, you've had Kyle go home, no one go home, and then Lisa go home. Like you would never know what to expect anymore. It's
Absolutely
like psychological torture.
No, especially when all these girls have been on the bottom so many times, and keep making it through over people who have been much more consistent. Than they have.
Yeah. Lisa's clearly devastated, but trying to be so chill about it.
She's so nice.
Yep.
She's just like, this whole thing was pretty damn cool, man.
But Jayla even came up with those backward thumb things. She knew she was going home.
Yeah, no, Lisa clearly didn't think. And why would she think she was going home?
No.
Yeah.
Unless there was something that did not get shown in this episode, like at judging, where she was way too much.
She stabbed Miss J or something.
Well, Twiggy. Twiggy's the one who's really like, get her out of here.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's really weird.
Well, but luckily we don't have to be sad for Lisa. Lisa D'Amato.
Don't cry for me, D'Amato. The truth is
This I follow, Alexander.
Oh.
But let's talk about Lisa's post-top model life. And this is probably the longest one we'll have. I'll just hit the highlights, but there's so much to talk about.
Because we'll see Lisa again.
First of all, yeah, exactly. She comes back. Her and Bree both come back for All-Stars.
Mm-hmm.
And Lisa ends up with a little shenanigans winning it. Which we'll talk about when we get there.
It wasn't undeserved, but it was shenanigans.
But she was great in the All-Star cycle. I watched a couple of episodes just to remember what she did. And she comes across like what you want. Still fun Lisa, a little bit more mature.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now rocking curly hair. She also did a ton of other reality shows. She was in Celebrity Rehab. Great. Marriage Boot Camp.
Fun.
Yes. And she also starred in an Oxygen Network pilot titled My Name is Lisa. Yep.
Also,
whoever has that and can send it to us so we can watch it for a bonus episode.
Oh my gosh. And she also got to pitch her product
on Shark Tank.
On Shark Tank season 10.
Well, we have to watch that too.
And made a deal with Barbara.
What?
I've watched this before.
Good for her.
She does the same thing Lisa does. It's like a baby product.
It's like a plastic bib.
Yeah. And she goes, I will fight. It's very much what she did to Benny Medina.
Yes.
Like, I will fight and I will do it with a smile on my face.
And
like,
say
that's
it beautifully.
almost the exact same thing that she does.
Yeah, Benny Medina.
She's also had a great music career. She had a debut album in 2009, La Puccinetta, which comes back in All Stars. And she's had a second album in 2011, Flippin' the Bird, which is
the most Lisa.
She's also opened for or worked with LMFAO, Hyper Crush 303, which is one of my favorites, Dirt Nasty, Mickey Avalon, Ultraviolet Sound, Boomcat, The Beach Boys.
Wow.
Yeah, as well as
BOYZ.
Yeah.
Boys.
The Beach Boys.
Beach Boys.
She also becomes like the go-to music person for Top Model.
Yeah, eventually,
once music challenges become more of the Top Model brand.
Oh, for sure. And she came back to like announce stuff on in the British Invasion cycle. She came for their music teach. She was like the guest host.
She definitely is for the Allison cycle too.
She wrote the British Invasion lyrics.
Yeah, exactly. She also is a mama, as we kind of mentioned, basically via Shark Tank.
3?
She married entrepreneur Adam Friedman in the Hollywood Hills in 2012. 2013, she had their first child, a boy named Daxel. Great name, Daxel.
Oh my God, that's just like my son's name, Maxwell.
And then in 2016, and here's the most...
Maxwell and Cottontail.
Here's the most insane thing I could find about Lisa in the mini insanity. They welcomed their second son in 2016. First of all, his name is Venice Sire Friedman.
Wow.
And
Friedman. You know Venice Friedman?
Benny Friedman.
And, you know who goes by Vinny. The birth of the second child streamed live on Facebook.
And if you want to see our birth canals on Facebook.
Oh, no. That's not what I want.
Do you think Shawolf was watching?
Shawolf always watches. Amanda was like, fuck. The most magical child title has been usurped.
This is Facebook child.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I mean, look, to eulogize Lisa, she's one of the most well-known characters in the entire franchise of America's Next Top Model. I will say though, on a rewatch, she's fun, she's memorable, she has a lot of quotes. She's not like in my top 10 favorites.
No.
No, she was too annoying.
Like the judges, it's like, I like Lisa, but also,
I hate her.
I hate her.
I feel like that
But
is
also,
how
I can't stand her.
Yeah, it's like some of her antics, like the definitely sort of kind of definitely racist character, and like some other stuff that she did on a rewatch. You're just like, you've definitely grown past this. You're a mom selling bibs now.
Yeah.
I get it. And I'm glad that she's not one of those wild child characters that bottomed out. I'm glad that Lisa seems like she's had a wonderful career in life, and when she comes back to All Stars, hasn't aged flawless.
And if you think we've done wonderful in life, you should rate, review, and subscribe to this and the other Thorpe Inc. podcast. We'd love to hear from you. We want more. We want more fives.
We want more. We'll never be satisfied with less.
No.
We want more.
You can also reach out to us individually if you want to ever tag us in things. That's always fun.
We love it.
Gosh, yes.
You can find me everywhere at Yet Charming.
I am at Hannah Jane Ginsburg. I'm not creative.
Don't worry. And the best place to find me is Twitter. It's just JW Crump, JWCRUMP. And I will say that also, please on Twitter or wherever, but on Twitter especially, use Podledom, PODLEDOM. And I have an alert for it. I love seeing y'all. There was another person who now follows me. I wish I remember the name off the top of my head. I apologize for not. Who said, I'm in this airport and I've been watching too much Podledom because I just keep thinking, do you want to wear that top? We're glad we've ruined airports for you.
Oh my God.
Ruining airports, ruining workplaces. That's what we're here to do,
Yeah.
guys.
Ruin public spaces.
Yeah, with your cackles.
Just like Tyra's done. She's ruined a lot of public spaces on Top Model, to be fair.
So for Pod Leadum, I've been Alexander Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
Pod Leadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.